1. Onward. Set in a suburban fantasy world, Disney and Pixar's Onward introduces two teenage elf brothers who embark on an extraordinary quest to discover if there is still a little magic left out there. Pixar Animation Studios' all-new original feature film is directed by Dan Scanlon and produced by Corey Ray, the team behind Monsters University. Onward releases in theaters on March 6, 2020.
If it's adventure you seek, you've come to the right tavern. Oh no.
And the greatest human
2.
advancement of all time.
Bloodshot. Based on the best-selling comic book, Vin Diesel stars as Ray Garrison, a soldier recently killed in action and brought back to life as the superhero Bloodshot by the RST Corporation. With an army of nanotechnology in his veins, he's an unstoppable force, stronger than ever and able to heal instantly. But in controlling his body, the company has sway over his mind and memories, too. Now, Ray doesn't know what's real and what's not, but he's on a mission to find out.
You are my weapon.
You made me, but you can't control me forever.
They'll come for you.
I'm looking forward to it.
3. I Still Believe. From the makers of I Can Only Imagine comes the true life story of Christian music megastar Jeremy Camp. Jeremy's remarkable journey of love and loss proves there is always hope in the midst of tragedy and that faith tested is the only faith worth sharing. 4. The Invisible Man. What you can't see can hurt you. Emmy winner Elizabeth Moss stars in a terrifying modern tale of obsession inspired by Universal's classic monster character. Trapped in a violent, controlling relationship with a wealthy, brilliant scientist, Cecilia Moss escapes and disappears into hiding. But when her abusive ex, Oliver Jackson Cohen, commits suicide, Cecilia suspects his death is a hoax. As a series of eerie coincidences turns lethal, threatening the lives of those she loves, Cecilia's sanity begins to unravel as she tries to prove that she is being hunted by someone nobody can see.
And love that feeling, and we wanted to do justice to that.
When you're dealing with the character that
5. The Hunt. A child's lie threatens to destroy the life of a divorced daycare worker attempting to reconnect with his teenage son in this emotionally charged drama from director Thomas Vinterberg. In the wake of a fractured marriage, 40-year-old Lucas gets a new girlfriend and a new job in a daycare center while fighting to win custody of his teenage son. Lucas is a respected figure in his close-knit community, and the kids at the daycare center where he works all look up to him. When Lucas repeatedly finds young Clara, Annika Wettercup, roaming the streets alone as her parents engage in angry shouting matches, he becomes something of a protector to the frightened young girl, often walking her home once the arguments have died down. When Clara attempts to repay Lucas' kindness with a kiss on the lips, the shocked teacher quickly corrects her by telling her that that display of affection is not appropriate. Upset over being rebuffed by the mistake,
We have an opportunity here to teach these people. These are not real people. They're actors.
6. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is a live-action adventure comedy based on the global blockbuster video game franchise from Sega that centers on the infamously brash bright blue hedgehog. The film follows the misadventures of Sonic as he navigates the complexities of life on Earth with his newfound human best friend Tom Wachowski, James Marsden. Sonic and Tom join forces to try and stop the villainous Dr. Robotnik, Jim Carrey, from capturing Sonic and using his immense powers for world domination. The film also stars Tika Sumpter and Ben Schwartz as the voice of Sonic. Seven. The Way Back. Jack Cunningham once had a life filled with promise. In high school, he was a basketball fan with a full university scholarship, when suddenly, for reasons unknown, he walked away from the game, forfeiting his future. Now years later, Jack is spiraling down, triggered by an unspeakable loss, and drowning in the alcoholism that cost him his marriage and any hope for a better life. When he is asked to coach the basketball team at his alma mater, which has fallen far since his glory days, he reluctantly accepts, surprising no one more than himself. As the boys start to come together as a team and win, Jack may have finally found a reason to confront the demons that have derailed him. But will it be enough to fill the void, heal the deep wounds of his past, and set him on the road to redemption? Dot.
Because I don't think you could hit the ocean from the beach.
Sergio, what we can do is choose how we move forward.
8. The Call of the Wild. Adapted from the beloved literary classic, 20th Century Fox's The Call of the Wild vividly brings to the screen the story of Buck, a big-hearted dog whose blissful domestic life is turned upside down when he is suddenly uprooted from his California home and transplanted to the exotic wilds of the Alaskan Yukon during the gold rush of the 1890s. As the newest rookie on a mail delivery dog sled team and later its leader Buck experiences the adventure of a lifetime, ultimately finding his true place in the world and becoming his own master. Dot.
But he could not be broken.
I don't know where you came from, but I know where you are now. Welcome to the last place on the earth.
I should let him have a minute. Doesn't look like he's ever seen snow before.
Adventure of a lifetime.
9. Emma. Jane Austen's beloved comedy about finding your equal and earning your happy ending, is reimagined in this delicious new film adaptation of Emma. Handsome, clever, and rich, Emma Woodhouse is a restless queen bee without rivals in her sleepy little town. In this glittering satire of social class and the pain of growing up, Emma must adventure through misguided matches and romantic missteps to find the love that has been there all along. Bad Boys for Life. The Bad Boys Mike Lowry, Will Smith, and Marcus Burnett, Martin Lawrence, are back together for one last ride in the highly anticipated Bad Boys for Life.
Hey! Oh, shit. Oh. Come on, man. You can get that buffed out. No, you can get that buffed out.
Remember, knock and talk.
Yeah, knock, knock.
Miami PD, get down! What the hell happened to knock and talk?
Hands behind your head right now.
I got this. I'm gonna penetrate this man's soul with my heart.
What?
Watch and learn. Sir, I realize that you're scared. You know, sometimes fear...
How deep you think you got in his soul?
I'm done, Mike. I'm retiring.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
You want your legacy to be muscle shirts and body counts?
Bad boys, bad.